Hello, welcome to this lesson. In this video, I'm going to solve this question I have on the screen, which says that we should compute the limit of x squared plus 4x minus 12 divided by x squared minus 2x as x approaches 2. So let's look at how you are going to solve this question. You can try direct substitution, but if you do that, you are going to get 0 divided by 0, which is something that you don't want. Okay, so for this reason, you will have to use another method to solve this. So let's look at the direct method. So for the direct method, we are going to have 2 squared plus 4 multiplying 2 minus 12. Okay, all this divided by 2 squared minus 2 multiplying 2. Okay, if we simplify this, we are going to get 4 plus 8 minus 12 divided by 4 minus 4, which will give us an answer of 0 divided by 0. But that is a value that you don't know, so you can't consider this as our answer. So let's look at how you are going to solve this. So to solve this, you have to try and then simplify the whole function as much as possible. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I will consider the numerator and then factor it out. Okay, so let's look at that. So you're going to have x squared plus 4x minus 12. Okay, so let's look at how you're going to factorize this. Okay, so the coefficient of x squared is 1, and then if I multiply it by the minus 12, I'm still going to get minus 12. Okay, so what I'll do is that you are going to look for two numbers that you can multiply to get 12, and then at the same time add to get what? 4. Okay, so what I'll do is that I'll consider 2 and 6, right? Because there's a chance that um, when we when we add 2 and 6, we can get 4 depending on the one that we negate. Okay, so let's look at what you are going to do. So if I multiply 2 and 6, we are going to get what? 12, but we have what? Minus 12, not 12. So which means that we can negate any one of them. Okay, so in this case, if I negate 2, we are still going to get minus 12. And then at the same time, I can negate 6, and then you're still going to get what? Minus 12. Okay, but we want two numbers that we can multiply to get minus 12, and then at the same time add to get what? The 4. Okay, that's why we are considering 2 and 6, but you have to negate one of them to get the 4, and then not just any 4, we want a positive 4. Okay, so looking at the first product, if I multiply minus 2 by 6, I'm going to get a minus 12, and then if I add those two, we are going to get 4. Okay, and then if I multiply the minus 6 by 2, we are still going to get a minus 12. But if I add those two, you are going to get what? Minus 4. But we want what? The 4, not the minus 4. So you are going to consider minus 2 and 6. Okay. So from here, we can factorize the whole expression as x minus 2 multiplying x plus 6. Okay. If you expand this bracket, you are going to get this expression here. So that's for the numerator. So let's look at the denominator also. For the denominator, we have x squared minus 2x. I can further factorize this as x multiplying x minus what? 2. Okay, this is what we have. So now let's write the whole expression. We have the limit as x approaches 2 of x minus 2 multiplying x plus 6. Okay, divided by x multiplying x minus 2. This is what we have. So you will see that we can do some cancellation here. This will cancel out this, and then at the end we are going to have the limit as x approaches 2 of x plus 6 divided by what? X. Okay, so you can try the direct substitution at this point. And then you are going to have 2 plus 6 divided by 2, which will give us a value of 8 over 2, which will be equal to 4. So this is how to go about this type of questions. Okay, so let's take one more example. Okay, so I have the second example here. Let's try our hands on this also. So we have to find the limit of x squared minus 25 divided by x squared plus 2x minus 15 as x approaches minus 5. Okay, so for this also, if you try direct substitution, you're going to have minus 5 squared minus 25, okay, divided by minus 5 squared plus 2 multiplying minus 5 minus what? 15. Okay, if you do this, you're going to have 25 minus 25 divided by 25 minus 10 minus what? 15. Okay, which will give us a value for 0 divided by 0. And then this is what we don't want because that's not an answer. So you have to find a way to simplify the expression as much as what possible. Okay, so let's look at the numerator. We have x squared minus what 25. Okay, so let's look at how you're going to factorize this. So let's look at something here. If you have an expression of this form, a squared minus b squared, you can write it as a minus b multiplying a plus b. Okay, so that's what you're going to apply here. Okay, so let's take note of this. So you're going to have x. Okay, let me rewrite the x squared minus the 25. Okay, let me write it. So I can write the x squared minus the 25 as x squared minus what? 5 squared. Okay, so from here I'm going to have x minus 5 multiplying x plus 5. Okay, this is what we have. Okay, so now let's focus on the denominator too. We have x squared plus 2x minus what? 15. Okay, so the coefficient of x squared is 1, so multiplying that by the minus 15 will give us minus 15. So we still have what? Minus 15 here. So you're going to look for two numbers that you can multiply to get minus 15 and then also add to get what? 2. Okay, so I'll consider 3 and 5. If I multiply 3 and 5, I'll get 15, but that's not minus 15, so you can negate any one of them. Okay, I can also negate the 5 and then leave the 3. So now you're going to consider each of these two products and look at the one that we can add to get what? 2. If I add 5 to the minus 3, we are going to get 2. And then if I add 3 to the minus 5, you are going to get what? Minus 2. So you will have to pick the first product, okay, which is this. Okay, so from here, we can see that we can rewrite this expression as x minus 3 multiplying x plus 5. Okay, so that will be our factorization. So let's rewrite the whole expression. You're going to have the limit as x approaches minus 5 of x minus 5 multiplying x plus 5. Okay, all this divided by x minus 3 multiplying what? X plus 5. Okay, this is what we have. Okay, so from here we can do some cancellation here. This will cancel out this, and then at the end we can try direct substitution. Okay, so you're going to have the limit as x approaches minus 5, okay, of x minus 5 divided by x minus 3. So if you do the direct substitution, you're going to have, it is minus 5, sorry, okay, minus 5. Let me write this well, as x approaches minus 5. Okay, so if you do the direct substitution, you're going to have minus 5 divided by minus 5 minus 3. Okay, so this will give us a value of 10 over 8, okay, which will be equal to 5 over 4. So this will be our answer. So this is how to go about this type of questions. Please subscribe to the channel and then like the video. Thank you.